Hello everybody. This is Josh Marzin. I'm the owner of CVO Acceleration, ICE Accelerate, and the Business Acceleration Group. I've got a great little presentation here for you. It's not too long. It's actually only a few pages long, but there's some huge takeaways you're going to hear throughout this presentation that you can apply right away to your business. This way you can improve your user experience on your website and also your web traffic quickly, easily, and really instantly. You'll be surprised when you apply some of these takeaways, what's going to happen on your website. Okay, so first off, I just want to talk about this first and foremost. So most of you might already know this, but Google is changing their algorithm. And so if you don't have a mobile optimized site, it's going to reduce the traffic you're getting to your site. Therefore, it is very, very important that you have a mobile optimized site and you put some work into your site. So this way you don't receive a reduction on traffic to your website. Plus, it's just good overall too for user experience metrics such as bounce rate, average time on page, how many pages someone goes to when they land on your site. It's definitely really good to have a site that is mobile optimized just for those factors alone, which will do a wealth of impact to your business as far as generating leads and getting people to stay on the site and become followers. So even if Google weren't changing their algorithm, you should hands down have a mobile optimized site. Okay, so this is happening April 21st. So this is only happening in a few days. And so if you're watching this before April 21st, well, you better get on it. And if you're watching it after April 21st and you haven't fixed your site or you haven't developed your site to be mobile optimized, then well, you better get with it because right now you're not receiving the traffic you could be receiving to your website. And just so you know too, Google is not going to permanently ding you if come April 21st your website is not mobile optimized. Once you fix it, once you improve it, you'll instantly receive a boost. And so you definitely want to do that as soon as possible if you haven't already. So below in the notes here, you're going to see a link. There's a tool Google has published that you could run your website through that will tell you instantly how mobile optimized your website is, and on top of that they'll give you a list of takeaways and action items that you can use to improve your site and improve its mobile optimization, its responsiveness for tablets and mobile. So definitely go to the link below, use this tool, and check your site right away to make sure you're ready for April 21st. So altogether, make sure that you fix your site if it's not mobile optimized or responsive. Do it yourself if you know how. Get a web developer or just contact us. We've got web developers here. We can help you out. We can turn things around really quickly and easily for you. So this way you minimize the risk as far as the risk of lost traffic that you're going to incur if you don't fix your site as quickly as possible. And we can do it very, very quickly for you. Okay, so you definitely want to also I've got some great takeaways here in regards to user experience optimization. That's what UXO stands for. And first off, install a scroll down plugin. Now, what is that? So when you land on a site and you see arrows pointing you to scroll down further, like you see, let's just say a box and an arrow pointing down in the middle of the page, and you're like, okay, let me scroll down, let me see what's down there. Well, that's what that is, and it really helps in regards to UXO. It's been proven in tests that whenever you have a scroll down button or bar of some sort installed on your site that's really pointing down for people to scroll through your website and then pointing back up to scroll back through your website, it really improves time on page, and that is a UXO metric. So you definitely want to install the plugin that I've listed below into your site, so this way you can have a plugin that gives you that scroll down button and that scroll up button on your site to improve that metric. Also page speed. Page speed's huge if you don't know this already. If you have a really low page speed as far as loading, then you're going to get a lot of people bouncing from your site. You're going to also see your average time on site reduced drastically, because even if they come to your site, they arrive on a page, they're not going to want to stay on your site, because when they're navigating through your website, if your pages aren't loading, with enough speed, and then they're going to just say, forget this, I'm done. I don't have the patience to wait for these pages to load. And so you definitely want to act on this, so this way you can improve the metric of your page load speed and also the metric of your bounce rate. You want to reduce that. The higher the bounce rate you have, that means that people are coming to your site, people are leaving your site quickly, and you definitely want to reduce that. You also want to increase the average time on your site. And if you have a very responsive site in regards to page load speed, then you have a better opportunity to keep them on your site. So here's a tool that I'd highly recommend installing, W3 Total Cache. It's free. It instantly will make a difference to your page load speed. WP Smush It is also great because what it does is it'll take any images that load up on your site and it'll actually reduce the load speed of those images specifically. So if you have large images on your site, it'll reduce how those are being cached on your site. So this way when someone does load a page on your site that has a large image, it's not going to affect how fast that page loads. So definitely those two plugins are great. Or if you just want to go with a premium solution, you want something that will increase page speed loading and just improve user experience altogether, then get a better hosting platform. Pay for hosting. And I'm not talking about GoDaddy, the basic hosting. I'm talking about really good hosting through Bluehost or WP Engine. You do pay a premium. I mean, I believe WP Engine is about $50 a month. So it's not cheap, especially when you're a small business and you're bootstrapping it. I get it. But it will make a difference, a substantial difference, to the page speed loading metric on your website, which will improve your average time on site from people that land on your site and will reduce your bounce rate because of the fact that your pages are all loading very, very quickly. Okay, so here's a fun page. You guys are going to love this page. So I'm sure do you want to get instant traffic? I'm sure you do, right? You want to definitely get instant traffic. So here are some awesome things you can do right away that will spike up the traffic to your site. Okay, so get your search results to stand out. I've got some tips for you here. First off, there's a plugin below that is going to be in the notes here that you can use to get videos to show up in your search engine results. Get that plugin installed. This way your videos show up on search engine results, which will make your result stand out versus some of the competitors that show up under the same keywords. Because that's what this is all about. This is all about standing out. This isn't going to necessarily instantly increase your search traffic, but because your search result is standing out versus other people in your space under the same keywords, people are going to be more apt to want to click on your link because it stands out from the other search results. And so if your video is on there in the search results, then they're instantly eyes are drawn to it, and you're going to have more clicks to your site because of that. Also, use the plugin below to install a rating system on your pages, and I don't know how you feel about this, but this will make a big difference if you do it. Have people you know or clients or whoever you'd like, have them rate pages on your site and leave 5-star rankings. It's going to make a massive difference, because what's going to happen with the plugin below installed and people leaving 5-star reviews and ratings on your site, when people search for keywords associated with pages on your site, now in search results you'll have a 5-star rating associated with your page in search results. And again, that gives people another reason to be drawn to clicking on your page link from search results versus all the competitors that show up on those search results pages as well. Okay. Another thing too is leave off dates from your blog post. And the reason why is because it shows that your blog posts are dated, and you don't want to do that. Because what that's going to do is it's going to scare people away from even wanting to care about your page showing up in the whatever search that they just try to get on a keyword, that would lead them to your site. So let me just walk you through an example. So let's just say I'm searching for digital marketing, and I see a list of results, and I see a result that has 2012. Well, do I want to click on an article or a link that says 2012? Probably not. I want to click on an article that's 2015 or doesn't even have a date associated with it, right? So that's why you want to leave off dates from your blog post and your page post. Okay. Here's an incredible plugin that will make an instant difference to your search results. Transposh. This was actually recommended by Neil Patel of QuickSprout, and this will instantly boost your traffic by around 20 to 30% on average, which is still a fairly substantial difference. I saw a pretty significant boost when I saw this, higher than 20 to 30%, so I definitely would recommend using this plugin. What this plugin does is it basically duplicates your site in multiple languages, and so search results in multiple countries will see your website. And so you're going to have instant traffic from people outside of the United States and outside of English-speaking countries because of that. So it's going to instantly boost how many people are landing on your site. Highly recommend doing it. It will make an immediate difference to your site, guaranteed. Okay, write articles for keywords being searched for. A little nifty trick that I learned from Neil Patel from QuickSprout. So when you go to, let's just say, Google, and you type in, I'm going to use the example of digital marketing again as an example. I type in digital marketing, I click search. So if you scroll to the bottom of that page, you'll see, essentially on the bottom left, you'll see a number of different results of phrases, I should say, using digital marketing. And so those phrases you see on the bottom left of that page that use digital marketing, that's instantly giving you ideas of articles that you can write about that are being searched for using digital marketing, but in a more long tail form, like using more phrases. Okay, so that gives you some instant ideas of pages and posts that you can write on, and you can use those phrases in those pages and posts. This way you can instantly get some search traffic because Google's telling you that we're seeing digital marketing being searched for in these phrases. So there you go. Use those phrases to generate traffic to your site by writing pages of content using those specific keywords as the basis. Okay. And viral content. I'm sure you know this, but viral content's huge. I'm sure you guys have all been experiencing viral content over the past few days with Star Wars: The Force Awakens trailer being launched, and everybody's talking about it, and there's all these different videos being posted and all this viral activity, right? Well, how about you leverage that for your business? And you can leverage viral content for your business by finding and identifying what content is about to go viral. And this is how. There are two sites here that I highly recommend checking out: BuzzSumo and Spike.newswhip.com. If you go to any of those sites and you search for content, keywords, phrases related to your business, you'll see what content out there is gaining popularity. And then you can start to use that content in your social media, in your blog. This way you can get viral content, because if that content that's climbing and getting a lot of shares and likes and follows, if that content keeps climbing, what's that going to do for your site? What's that going to do for your social media channels? Well, quite a bit. It's going to leverage them. It's going to raise them. People are going to find your content because of the fact that it's now associated with this content that just went viral. So use those two resources. Find content that's growing in popularity, and use it in your social media, in your posts, and anything you're doing in regards to digital marketing. Also, use attention-grabbing titles. This link and this tool that will be in the notes below will spit out a list of about 15 or so titles that you can use for your blog posts or your articles you're writing. And these are very catchy titles that will instantly get you traffic because of how catchy they are. Now, it's a great tool. It'll instantly generate some awesome titles that you can use for your content. Finally, schedule your social media blog posts at night. Testing shows that between 6 p.m. and midnight, people are more likely to see your social media post, and they're also more than likely to engage then than during the day. And that makes sense because most of people in the world, they work kind of a typical 8 to 5 type schedule, right? And we're targeting primarily, being in the United States, we're targeting people in the United States or just people in general in North America. So it makes sense that between 6 p.m. and midnight, people are going to be more willing to engage with your post. So post more messages, the bulk of your social media messages, post them between 6 p.m. and midnight. This way you can get more engagement. Okay. So finally, I have a recommendation. If you want to get better at traffic generation and funnel development and growing your business online and just making money, then you need to check out Digital Marketer Lab. Now, just so you know, I'm a digital marketer certified partner, so I am an affiliate. However, I was a part of Digital Marketer Lab before I became a certified partner. Digital Marketer Lab was something that did a tremendous amount of value for my business when I joined the middle of last year. I joined the middle of last year, probably just like yourself, trying to get better at different aspects of digital marketing. I was primarily skilled in marketing automation, and I had a good amount of knowledge in regards to just about everything with digital marketing, but I knew I could get better. And so I seeked out a resource to do so. I found Digital Marketer Lab. Digital Marketer Lab is awesome. It's a community. So you have just a wealth of people you can interact with and talk with and learn from, and also share ideas with and get feedback from to help you grow your business online. You also have a number of different execution plans on everything in regards to digital marketing. Here are just some examples: Facebook ads, SEO, boomerang traffic, which is essentially when you combine boomerang traffic with increasing your traffic to your website using some of the tips I gave you, which you're going to be doing by using the boomerang traffic execution plan in Digital Marketer Lab. You're going to be pixeling your audience. So you're basically going to be remarketing to them. That's what boomerang traffic is getting them to come back. Hence the boomerang term. Makes sense, right? So with that execution plan, you're going to learn how to drop pixels on people that land on your site. And if you implement all the tips I'm giving you in this presentation here, you're going to see more traffic. Therefore, you're going to be pixeling more and more people, getting people to come back. And so you're going to just see a massive uptick, essentially, of traffic. And if you're doing a great job in regards to converting your traffic, also a massive uptick of leads coming into your business as well. So definitely, that's awesome execution plan. All these are. But I just want to make mention of how that ties into some of the tips I'm giving you in this presentation. There's also execution plans on building native ads, which native ads are advertisements that are essentially just very smoothly presented in a piece of content where it doesn't even look like an ad, but it is an ad. That's a native ad. So if you have a great piece of content and you have some sort of call to action, the native ad execution plan in Digital Marketer Lab really teaches you on how to design native ads really effectively in your content. So this way people just organically go to it without thinking it's something that someone's trying to sell them, which is awesome. Google AdWords, there's an execution plan on building ads in Google AdWords and leveraging that platform, so this way you don't waste money and you optimize your spending and you generate high quality traffic. Same with Facebook ads. So definitely check that out. Highly recommend it. There's also weekly calls where you can get actually answers from digital marketing experts over at Digital Marketer, which is led by Ryan Dice and Richard Lindner, Perry Belcher, and Roland Frazier, and a number of other very well-known professionals in the digital marketing space. So don't even think about it. Honestly, it's so much value there. And if you're a small business that isn't doing a good job with digital marketing, isn't doing anything with digital marketing, or you just feel like you can do better and you could learn more, then you definitely need to go check it out. And the link is below. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to this. Hopefully, you got a lot of takeaways from this small presentation. I wanted to keep it small because I wanted to keep it very consumable. I wanted to give you just enough to take away and use and receive an impact to your business right away. So take everything from this presentation and the notes below and use it. Use it right away and you will see results.